obviously I've just heard Willie's there. I've just said the same thing on Sky there. I don't think the scores reflected the game. There was, like you said, there was two real tough teams kind of going at it there for large periods. But the kind of the same things have come back and bit us a little bit. Discipline and just some stone cold drop errors, mate, which you just can't account for. Do you know what I mean? But it's at the moment, it's not like there's one player or two players. It's 3, 4 who are making them when we're starting to get a bit of ascendancy. Because I thought you were playing against a top 4 team here, and we spoke about the need to kind of have the arm wrestle mentality to be able to stay in it. And I thought your first 30 minutes we looked pretty good. We was quite happy. Both teams were going at it hammer and tongue, and then the sim binning kind of really affected us. I think on there they score, and then they scored just before we get our third team back on the field as well, which just put us behind at half time. But we were still pretty happy, and we was happy at 16-6 because we felt like we started to win the arm wrestle a little bit. If we could have just posted some points, then I think we would have been in a better position. But we ended up turning the ball over cheaply, and we ended up giving a penalty away straight away, and then they come down the other end of the field and they scored, and then that was too much. And then the sending off, the games blew out. But I've just said to the boys there, what we've got to focus on is just focus on some of the positives rather than if the negative bits there of like the sim binning and the sending off have kind of blown the score out to where it's kind of got to. Other than that, there was nothing in between both teams there. It was a good contest, and like Willie has gone to there about the stop-start nature of it, if the games have been a little bit like that this year, you can't get in the flow, it seems to be. Whether that's, I don't know, whether that's some certain parts of us making errors and discipline things, or whether it's down to just the game at the moment of where it's at. But yeah, you'd like it to flow a little bit more because we're better when the game gets flowing.
Now, when Andre came off, he had a word with you, didn't he? I think you asked.
I was asking him basically what had happened.
What did happen?
Oh, something had happened in the ruck because he's really clear about. We've spoke quite a bit about discipline over the last few weeks because it has lost us games. So something had happened in the contact, he said, with Minicello, and then as he's gone away, Mikey Lewis has come in, but then he's flipped him, and then that's when he's landed on his head apparently, and that's what he's been sent off for because apparently he's landed on his head in a dangerous position. Which I kind of get where they're coming from there, but maybe they needed to look at what happened in the ruck, so why has he reacted that way? And then why has Mikey gone and ran after him? But I'll leave it for the match review panel to have a little look at that one, to be fair. We just need to focus on what we can control, and for large parts of it, we were good. And I don't know, the last 3 weeks, we felt more connected as a team, and been able to ride out kind of some tough periods, defending your goal line and stuff, which you need to be if you're going to beat the top 4 teams. So, yeah, focus on kind of what we can control, I think, rather than be worrying about the other stuff.
It was a tough night for Jake, maybe, wasn't it? How do you handle that as a coach?
Oh, it's support, mate, to be fair. He's not dropping them on purpose. He's not doing it. And it's like, you're in tough positions, and this is it, and then people kind of throw criticism out, and he's not doing it on purpose, mate. People are going to have them days. The best wingers in the world, Sergio's talking about Ryan Hall there, he's had days where he's dropped the ball, or he's dropped the ball where he's trying to score, and stuff like that. And he's a high quality kind of player. So Jake Bibby's no different than anybody else. They're going to have them. What we've got to try and do is minimise them having them days kind of together and making 2-3 errors back to back. Because you've just heard Willie talk about the half-backs and about being able to respond. Well, once you made one error and then you make 2 errors, it's in your head then, and then it makes it very difficult for you as a player. And I think we've conceded the last try because Jake's worrying about obviously dropping the ball, because he ends up getting in a man-on-man situation with Ryan Hall and he backs off him. When you back off Ryan Hall, he's going to score. So, yeah, I think it's just support, mate.
It must be so frustrating for you as a coach here that the errors, they turned catastrophes, don't they?
Yeah.
Like, you know, and Harry Rushton on tackle one, and then was it descent?
Yeah.
And then they dropped the ball. It was like it's just a catalogue, and
yeah.
The game turns at that point completely. They score three tries in 11 minutes.
And the boys are devastated in there with it. Straight away, Hilly holds his hand up and apologises for the descent because he knows that's not what we should be doing, and not how we give a team an easy out on the back end of it. We want to try and make them work hard for it, but them things just make it easy for them, and then you can't actually get in the game. So it's like the stone cold drops. the things you can't control, kind of probably in our position on the side, if you like. But the players, it's happened. They've just got to move on and then have an attitude as a team to try and defend for each other. And I thought they did that for large parts. I just thought that the